Hello? I'm at the crossroads. This is where you meet the devil, right?
I knew you'd come.
Yeah, I figured you would.
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
I feel I owe you too, but you know what?
The effective reminder.
That is its purpose.
Yeah.
Incidentally,
What,
I find it quite
what do
funny
you
how
want?
even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day.
You're not of
As
this
for the
plane,
hero
are
now,
you?
Tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
And not of the elves either. So you in the
appeared out of
storm.
nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives.
I really want to know. Is he kind of like a Mitzel Picklick type situation where he's just an extra dimensional being and he can change reality and, you know, technology of such a degree that it might as well be magic, that sort of thing? Because that would be cool.
A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Title drop.
Really think this will interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well.
Oh,
His name is Olgierd von Everick.
I've met him already. Interesting chap. Looks like John Mace. How do you know he's wronged
How
me
do you
already?
know we'd met?
We kind of...
That I'm not exactly
We're
thrilled
pretty
with
cool with
now.
him so far.
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd
So,
von Everick
what? Do you think that
and
Everick...
maliciously conspired
Yeah,
to
made
cause
me
you
kill
to
him
a
so
man
that I would
who
be
might have been
captured by these
cured.
people? I don't...
Had I not intervened, you would have
No.
lost your head for this.
No.
Why he did it?
Did he
Because
set
he's a
me up?
degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
What?
Well, you clearly don't like him.
I mean,
What did he do to
are
you?
you being hyperbolic
I
or are
made
you
a
being
pact.
literal?
A pact under which I
Because there's a
called
very
on
good
my
chance that
many
he's being
talents
literal and there's like a
associates to
monster
give him
underneath
what
that
he
human
desired.
skin that he transforms into his final
Now the
form and
time's
suddenly
come to
he's
pay.
the big demon guy that
Shucks,
that we
it's
found in the
rubbish.
bottom of the basement a long time
Leave me
ago
to
with
collect
cloven
the
hooves,
dead.
you know?
I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Oh yeah, we are pretty cool,
Pure
huh?
flattery that.
How?
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Where's like?
So,
This particular Khajiit has coin.
abundance for the body and
Fine.
soul.
Show me
will
what you
lack
got.
neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme.
What?
I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all.
And that's how we
womankind.
counter the power creep from the previous level. Because as you can see, I got my stuff back. I didn't realize when we were fighting that mage that I actually had access to my armor back the whole time. And that's another reason why that fight was a little bit more difficult than I was
Sure
making
sounds
it. But
generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
I
Just
think
one.
this is where we end up getting like
Honesty.
Grandmaster armor status, which is one level above what we already have.
What do you do
So,
for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
yeah,
In
what
some
does he
sense,
owe you?
Yes. I remember that day
Wait.
quite well.
It probably has a
was a
lot to
light
do with his
drizzle.
scars too.
Yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn,
Uh-huh.
gaunt as a rail. His
Uh-huh.
shirt moth-eaten,
Uh-huh.
seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It
Uh-huh.
quite pained me to look at him.
And
asked for
so,
And help I gave.
my God, he sure does
Made him
love
a
to
rich
paint a
man,
word picture, but I do not want to
successful,
watch this paint dry
esteemed.
for fucking real.
He is who he is.
Get
today,
on with
thanks
it!
Only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
So, this terms of our pact thing, does that include me too? Do I have one of these? I'm assuming capture and kill clause.
Me to get my hands dirty.
That means if I choose to say no, you're gonna mark somebody else and send them after me. And it's just gonna be this endless chain of recruitment and denial until eventually you get somebody who does what you want and just slaughters the whole line. Afro samurai style.
I regret it. I can say no.
Searching to be number one.
I must respect his privacy.
With that #1 headband. Fine. What the fuck do you want me to do? I guess I can't say no.
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec.
Wait, what?
I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it?
So...
a proxy.
We can't kill him directly.
What I need
because you still need to fulfill the terms of your pact with him. But once you fulfill the terms of your pact with him, you're ready for him to depart this mortal coil.
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does,
need to brush up on my improv classes. I don't know if you've ever seen Geralt do the old acting shtick.
Right.
It's not great.
Specifics now.
It's not great.
Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
Not exactly a member of the Del Close school.
He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
I don't like this. I don't like this one fucking bit.
Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind,
not so much.
Those are the exact kind of circumstances that you get manipulated into, and I ain't playing.
Playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Oh yeah, there is that part where he kind of framed us for that. What happens if we say no?
Sorry, have to find yourself someone else. I'm not about to help you.
Don't be so hasty to decide. Olgierd von Everec is a truly base and vile man.
I was gonna laugh if he just like burns our face off or something.
Just what do you think I'll see?
All you need to. Things that will make you change your mind.
What?
I guarantee it.
What?
Besides which, help me in this, and I shall rid you of that unsavory mark.
Oh, right. Yes. My visage. You did kind of ruin the 8x10. I had kind of this symmetry thing going, but now you've overbalanced me on the left side of my face, and I'm not happy about that. I have to get like the Mike Tyson face tattoo on the other side just to even things out, man. Now I guess I gotta go see fucking Olgierd again. Back and forth. Back and forth. And cutscene, Hunter the video game. See you guys there. Garen Estate. You guys, you really might want to be freaking out a little bit more right now. The fucking Garen Estate is on fire. Why?
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new?
Your house is on fire. That's what's fucking new.
You got some kind of a theory, Pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
I don't think they did.
All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see.
Okay. So I guess this is just normal, huh?
Must be somewhere hereabouts. No,
you're just gonna let the place burn down and then
shut your trap.
Rebuild another house the next day and that. Whoa.
Let me go. Leave me be. I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you kill me now? one of yous!
Where's the dragon that's gonna come along and save this man? I feel like I've seen this cutscene before.
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Except it is, though. Because I kind of want to hear him out a little bit. Let's talk first.
Nerves a little raw. Why?
You deaf. Get
Unless
the
he's
fuck
the
out
guy
of
who
here,
set the
prick.
fire over there, in which case, go ahead.
What's going on here?
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
Fuck. I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse?
I am,
At him
because
and
I will
say,
knock
"Kill
that.
him."
Got your answer. Happy? Now
Oh,
piss off.
okay,
We've
so
work to
orders
do.
from the top. No need to be so
Wait.
hostile.
I know Ogierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Good line.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
Give me the right information.
Oh.
What is this row?
You
not done with it?
just walked out of a very burning building. And while we weren't looking.
As you returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers?
You won't be a pain in the
Or
neck
have
no
you
more?
not been there?
You killed
Oh!
my father!
Oh. Oh.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code,
I see.
he was summarily executed himself.
Interesting.
Anything else I might
Now,
do for you?
can we explain
Take
why you happen to have a broadsword sticking between your clavicle and your sternum? Right there at about the second and third rib. And let's
Now,
find out
where
what
were
the
we?
fuck is going on here, because that was really cool. Are you... Wait a minute. This has something to do with Mitzel Picklick
Show.
Ah,
and his 3
Geralt,
requests.
come now. A man must display some madness from time
Are you
to time.
immortal?
Helps him feel alive.
What
Dare say
happens
you
if
know
I
what to
sever an immortal,
Judging by the mark on
immortal
your
man's
face.
head from his shoulders? Do your shoulders still remove? Or do you does
what
your
this
body
is?
still work?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions.
Uh-huh.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Unfortunately, I didn't choose this life. This
You're
thug life chose
immortal.
me.
Depends on
When
your
you
understanding
stranded
of
me
term.
with those fuckers on the
Indeed,
ark.
I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
You still
it's a curse.
age.
A curse?
You still all that.
No, wouldn't call it that.
I'm assuming.
I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Like
Not
what?
sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations.
Ah, I
There
see.
comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous.
And
The
so you
trick's to
must
plow through
burn a
life,
house down
go further,
just to feel anything
reach
anymore.
beyond what's known
Is
as
that what you're
possible.
saying? I'm here to talk about the giant frog you had me kill, and then I got kidnapped and
Congratulations,
carried
you're
over
an
ocean, and now I made it back.
You're
And
a
hi,
wolf.
how you doing?
You're also
I met
welcome
this
to
magical
take what you
being.
wish from the
Has something of a
madhouse.
grudge against you. Do you want to talk about that?
Chard, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
And
Sir,
hello, Mixelpitlick.
Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
And so here we are to appease the contract. That true?
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself.
What?
Did he not mention that bit?
No.
Well then, allow me to tell it.
That changes things a little bit.
Ripping story.
Would you
Olgierd
call it
once loved a beautiful
riveting?
maiden named
Ah! thank you,
chose
thank
to
you,
offer
thank you for
hand
setting me up
to
for
the
that.
Crown Prince of Ophir.
I can hear
People
people clicking on the X button right now. Thanks for that
he
joke.
wished to
I can
kill
just
him.
hear them doing it.
Then
Bye,
decided
everybody.
This would be too simple. So
Oh, for those of you who
he
chose to stay
condemned
good,
the
I'm proud
prince
of you.
to base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me,
I see.
Odin. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone.
And one of them's
I
going
don't wish to
to
look at
be
your
to
face
kill this
any
guy,
longer
I'm
than I
assuming.
must.
But I don't think Mr. Picklet can be killed that easily. I want him to bow, and then when the camera looks down, he's just gone.
Come.
Because that's magic
Where
you can
to?
do with a video
The
game that you
stages.
can't really do in real life.
My men are prepared.
Or with CGI. I guess you could do it in a movie if you're really smart with your camera work. Let's get a little bit more background first.
What he said
What was
about
all
the
that about with the
prince.
prince?
That true? You turn him into
The
a
prince of
toad?
the country
Perhaps.
that you sent
Or
me in
perhaps
with.
the Aetheri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Never
I
heard
find
of
that hard to
food
believe.
turns men into monsters.
Then
So,
perhaps it
what
was something he
dispute did
drank.
you have with the old theory?
I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
And was that before or after your little encounter with Mr. Odim? Odim?
Could have told
I
me
don't
the
know.
truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might
It's
have been
true.
able to
We are
lift the
good at
curse.
being able to kill.
Perhaps.
But, exactly,
Perhaps
we
not.
could have cured.
Then again, why bother?
Because he
He
was
was
a
a human
dude
being.
That
under
bloody
there.
Aetheri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Crap. Much less like John Mace.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You
Well,
already
too
are,
late about
my friend.
that. You see
He
that
did
thing on
something
your
for you.
face? We're
Now
in
you've
too
a debt
deep.
to repay.
Way
Am
too
I
deep.
right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him until you've paid it back. But never worry.
Something tells me
I
he's going to
shall
be able to
devise
find
tasks
us
so impossible
pretty
you
much
will
anywhere
never
we go.
complete them.
Even
Not
to
if
the
you
other
go
DLC
mad trying.
campaign.
But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
All right. What are
Guess
these
I gotta pop the question
magical
directly.
3
What do I
requests
need to
that
do
pop
for you?
into your crude dome, sir?
Let me think.
I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
We're
I want a
currently
really
without
nice
a roof
hooker.
over our heads. Perhaps we
And to
should
get rid of
start
these
with that.
scars so I can grow my chest
Bring
hair
me
back the way
house
it
of
used to be.
Maximilian Busson.
Nice and luscious and red.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Oh, huh.
Vladimir.
My brother.
What are you...
There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit.
You
for
have a
parade.
very weird
Oh,
sense
none
of
rival
priorities
Vladimir
for your
and
men.
feasting.
Remember
Carousing.
that he wouldn't let them
Sadly, he's
disrespect
been
women.
celebrating less of late.
He wouldn't let them go out on a dirty
And
horse.
show him the time of his life. My second.
He wouldn't let them kill the
Fine,
the
seems
owner
easy
of the
enough.
place that they
And the
are
third.
staying in, even
Complete
though,
those two.
you know,
Then
things got a little
we
rowdy
shall
and they
speak.
burned down the fucking house. Weird. Any hints?
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Of course not. That would be convenient of you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
And let us say that I'll
Fine.
make it there
See
at
you
some
there.
point in the near future. after I go be your goddamned errand boy. Well, let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Hard, but the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
I mean,
the opposite.
I
wouldn't
like
worry
that
about
camera
house.
trick.
The
I am
brother
not
will
that
be the
magical,
tough
but you are. Nice of you to wait
You
for me
waited
here.
for me.
You could have stayed
Nice
in
of
on the
you.
conversation
I
for a
could
couple of
hardly
minutes longer,
abandon
dude.
my proxy
Just
to the
saying.
whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet nowhere does it forbid me from providing help.
About that,
And something tells
if you want to
me
maybe
you'll need quite a
snap,
bit to
snap,
complete
and
the
get that
first
house
2
over here, that would be
tasks.
great. I'll work on the brother. You deal with that. We'll be done with this
Or
in no
Sodi's
time.
house.
Babe.
No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only boss Sodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Neat.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know?
Then get the deed to the house.
Perhaps you'll
Deliver it
get
back here.
inspired once you're there.
However we have to.
Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a
Incidentally,
feeling it could come in handy.
we also have the ability to take over people's brains. Can't forget that.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead.
What?
Has been for years.
Crap.
Never
Hey!
agreed to necromancy.
I happen to
Necromancy is
know
hardly your
one.
only option for reviving a soul.
Oh.
An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what
Really?
you need.
So you
That's like
don't
choosing
just
between
need to
pestilence
anger
and
the
plague.
spirits of the dead.
Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
What?
Where do you get this?
Geralt.
Von
Geralt,
Everett's
aren't you the
blood.
Curious one. Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where will I
Interesting.
find this Vladimir?
Geralt.
6
I
feet
cannot do
under.
everything for you.
I'm guessing. Somewhere
your
between
head.
here and Redania.
The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family.
Crap.
The charming redhead, for instance.
Ooh.
The medic.
Johnny.
You know the one.
I'll have to go and find her in a little bit. Alright. Huh.
Guess it's
It was
high
a
time I
dark
got
and
to
stormy
work.
night
A bit more
when this DLC
enthusiasm,
truly got underway.
You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
The Leftwichers
Yay,
back in business.
Can't wait.
And we're
Say I
back in
need help.
episodes, everybody.
Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
And that's appropriately cryptic. Alright, ladies
Good
and
luck,
gentlemen, we'll be
Geralt.
back in a little bit. Thank you all for watching. Bye.